What's good, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm super excited to be here again to share with you guys my weekly analysis on some interesting Forex pairs like the US 30, gold, GBP and the USD JPY. Yeah, you know the vibes. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and to turn on the notification button so that you get notified whenever I drop a new YouTube videos. Yeah, and for those interested in learning how to trade the forex market like a pro, you can hit me up on WhatsApp, or also you can hit up my Fiverr link so I can add you up to my class where I teach people how to trade the forex market. And also, as for the prop accounts which I use WFUNDED, which I have like various accounts with them. I have like a $25,000 account there. I have a $100,000 account there. So it's a prop account I've been using, and they are very reliable. It's owned by one of our own, which is Dapo Wills. So he's a very honest person and a very notable person, which we all know. So you can check also my link on the description if you want to get an account with them, so you can hit them up. Thank you very much. So let's get to the business of the day. Sorry guys, I was not able to drop a video the previous week. You know, sometimes I do get tied up with my schedules or so, but I'm happy to be sharing with you guys for this week's analysis. This week was really a tough week, I won't lie, because I kept on looking at the charts, trying to figure out what the market is doing. But at the end of it, it is what it is, you get. So I was able to take only 3 trades, 2 on the US 30, 1 on the gold. And I was able to take only 1 win with 2 losses. Well, I'll share with you guys how it all went down and what we'll be expecting from the coming week. You know, if you look at the market recently, it seems like we've been consolidating a bit. So this is not a period where you need to rush into any trade. You just have to take you just have to be patient in the market at the moment and try to understand what the market is doing before you jump into any trade. But I will share with you guys the trades which I took and what I'll be expecting from the market in the coming week. So for that, we'll start with the number 1 pair which is on my list, which is the US 30. So for the US 30, these are the trades which I took last week. Remember when we broke above this level here, I kept on anticipating the market to give us a retest over this point, which it did, but I was not able to take any trade around these levels actually. So when the market came to this point here, this is a 30 minutes time frame actually. So when the market came around this point, we had a little consolidation around there. When I noticed that we finally formed like a support over here, so I waited for the market to give me a good retest, which it did actually, but it is what it is sometimes. So the market, when I went into a trade, the market pulled up. Before I could notice what happened, the market still came down and stopped me out. So I was actually anticipating a 3:1 on this particular trade, which I took here, and this was a loss I took on a Tuesday. So ever since then, I didn't even take a trade when it came down back to this level. But on Thursday, market came on around this point and broke above it, so I was able to take an advantage of it, and I went long on this particular pair here. So this was still the same risks I was having with this previous one here. So I was still anticipating a 3:1, and this one gave me a good profit, which I was able to take on Thursday. So, but for US 30, because I told you guys, if you look at the weekly time frame, you will notice that we've been trading on a new highs. We are creating new highs on the US 30, so that's why it's not so good to rush into any trade, or probably to know where you'll be able to take out your profits. Because if there were maybe a resistance around this level is there, you may maybe probably wait for the market to get to those points before you take out your profits. But if you can't, if you don't want to take out your profit, it's good to trail your profit. So as for me, when the market got to this resistance level here, I took out all the profits I had on the market. So for the coming week on US 30, what I'll be expecting from the market is just simple, because I don't want to force any trade at all. And probably when the market opens, like in a new week, because I don't take trades on Mondays. I use Mondays to be able to observe what the market is doing, and probably use get my setups. If I see any of my setups on Tuesday, that's when I now look to get into the market, Tuesday or Wednesday, thereabout. But Mondays, I don't take any trades, no matter how juicy the trade. In fact, I don't look at the charts on Mondays. What I'll be expecting from the USDT is a retest of this level, which we are almost having. If the market should give us this retest, I will just go long at this point. So this is what I'll be expecting on the USDT: a retest of this level and a continuation to the upside. So at this level, I will take my first profits, then wait for probably a retest, and still maybe trail my profits as we scale higher or we go higher on the US30. So this is my scenario for me to go long on the US30. But if I am to go short, which I might not be doing, I won't be in a hurry to go short on the US30 because we are kind of bullish on the US30. So, but if I'm to go short on US30, I'll just wait for the market to break below this level, a retest of this level, or a consolidation around this level below it, and a push to the downside. So this is my scenario to go short also on the US30. If the market doesn't do any of this, I'll try not to rush into any trade, and which I'll also advise you guys not to rush into any trade on the US30. So this is all I have for US30. So quickly we'll move over to gold. You guys know gold is actually my favorite pair, which I love to trade, but sometimes someone they show me shaggy, I ain't gonna lie, but regardless, we stand strong. So gold is my favorite pair, which I love to trade, and for the previous week I wasn't able to get any good trade on the gold. So market came over here because also, just like the US30, we are on a massive bullish trend on the gold, just like we are on the US30. So when the market came over here, I was anticipating a retest, even though I know that we are on a bullish trend. I was looking for an opportunity to go short, looking and targeting a retest around these levels here. Let me show you. So if this is a weekly time frame, normally when the market pushes up, it's supposed to probably relax or to retrace a little bit, then look for an opportunity to aim to go higher. So this was what I was actually anticipating or expecting from the market, but it actually didn't do that at the moment, which I still know my gold is still supposed to sell and give us a good support to get to a very solid support areas for it to continue pushing to the upside. But we don't control the market, we only flow with the trend. So this was a trade which I took on gold. I waited for the market to break below this level. A retest of it, and I took a sell. I went short at this point here. So market came down, giving me almost a 1:1 before I could know. I wasn't even able to set a break even on this particular pair because I held it over the night. So the market still came and stopped me out over this point. So even when it came to place here, this move now happened. I was waiting for the market to consolidate around this point, then still go short, but this move happened midnight. So I wasn't awake to take this trade. If I was able to take it, I would have gotten at least a 2:1 or more at this point before it retraced to the upside again. So this was the only trade I took on gold the previous week, which gave me a loss. But it's fine. I believe in the coming week I'll be able to get good setups or that will give me good profits. So I will wait for because right now gold is been kind of consolidating. If you look at the 4 hours time frame, notice that gold is kind of consolidating at this point. We're supposed to create a new higher high above this level, but the market came down and it also refused to create a new lower high. So I will just be waiting for the markets to give me a clear direction before I will go long or go short on gold. But a quick one I will be expecting from here is a break below this level, a retest of it, and maybe an anticipation to the downside. So this is my first scenario to go short on gold. But if I am to go long on gold, I will still wait for the market to break above this level, give me a good retest, then I will target these highs over here. And when the market breaks above it, I will still look for an opportunity to go long on the gold. So this is what I'll be expecting But remember, I will use Monday to know what the market will do around this level. I need to see a clear direction. I won't go long or go short if the market is still within this area. I need it to break above this support here. If it breaks above this level here, this is when I'll be looking to go long. Or it breaks below this trend line. This trend line is not so valid, but I will use it as a guideline to know if we are actually breaking below it and looking for an opportunity to go short on the gold. So if the market doesn't do any of this, I'll try not to go into any trade on gold. But remember, gold is my favorite pair, and I believe in the coming week it will be able to give me a good setup, which I will be able to take and get good profit from it. So next one, I will talk about the GBP USD. GBP USD have nothing much to say about it because I don't even understand what the market is doing on GBP USD. I know it's been consolidating over for some time now, but even the market, though actually it trended a little bit over here, when the market broke above it and retested it, I was able to take advantage of this retest it gave us here and held the trade until it got to this level, which I took all my profits out. So when the market, if you notice, market is now consolidating around this point. We're supposed to create a higher high, higher low, higher high. We're now created a higher low. We're supposed to now create a new higher high above this level, but the market has failed to do that. So currently, I don't know what the market is doing on gold. I don't know what the trend is on gold, but I know that it's consolidating. So I will try not to rush into any trade on gold on GBP USD at the moment. So, but in the coming week, I will see if we can be able to break above this level. If we can break above this level, a retest of it and a push to the upside, a retest of this point also, and a continuation to the upside on GBP USD, or a break below this point, I will try not to go. I personally will try not to go short on GBP USD with the setups I'm seeing over here, unless we see a good break below these levels, maybe around a consolidation around this level here, and a continuation to the downside. So this is where I'll be able to go short on GBP USD. But I have not much to say about the GBP USD until I'll be able to look at the market on Monday in the evening, then understand one or two things which the market is trying to show to us, so we can take advantage of the trend or the movement which the market is giving to us. So lastly, I'll talk about the USD JPY. Also on the USD JPY, I didn't take any trade because USD JPY and GBP USD, they move alike, but just opposite each other. You get? So USD JPY is also consolidating around these levels, but the USD JPY is kind of giving us a good setup to go long or to go short over here. So, but for now, you look at, it seems like it has given us a retest of this level, a break above it, a retest of it, then we'll be looking for an opportunity to go long, maybe consolidation around this level also. And when it gets to this, I'll take first profit out, a break and retest of it, and a continuation to the upside. So this is my scenario to go long on the USD JPY. So, but to go short on the USD JPY, I'll wait for it to break below this zone here, a retest, and breaking up below this zone also, it means it's breaking below this trend line, a retest around this point, or a consolidation and a push to the downside. But for USD JPY, it's giving us a good clear setup to go short than to go long. But if the market does any of this, I will be able to take an advantage of it. Just like I said also, on Monday, I'll be able to understand better what the market is doing. So because if you still go on a daily time frame, you look at how choppy or messy this chart is. So it's not good to rush into any trade on this USD JPY for now. So have patience in the market. We have a good risk to reward ratio in the market. Your risk management is very good. Your patience level is very good. And also, at least you have a skill on how to analyze the market. You will stay long in this industry, because these are the major things that will keep you going. So these are the observations or what I expect from the market in the coming week. Other than this, I will try now to go into any trade on this particular pair. So please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know the vibe. Give a thumbs up to your boy so it keep me going. And also I'll be able to see you guys in the coming week. Thank you all for staying to the end of this video. God bless you.